Gonna start in a second. Oh well. Anyway, we're building real grade number 12 today. Hello, Wesley. And this is part 2 of the build. We started yesterday, so we're gonna finish it today. And yeah, this is GP01 Zephyranthes. The GP's general purpose. This is a mobile suit that appeared in Stardust Memory, the OVAs originally. There's probably a bit of other stuff. So it has a core fighter, which we're just gonna leave it over here. It has a few wheels on the thing, landing gear. We're gonna leave that over there. Yesterday I kind of nipped a few things off here, so we have a few piles of parts. We still have a few runners as well, so we're gonna do all that. I'm just getting ready here. Alright. Okay, so where were we anyway? This thing doesn't really have any, aside from the core fighter, doesn't really have any like crazy features. Well, I guess this could count as a crazy feature. It has the same inner frame as the Gundam Mark II, which is the advanced MS Joint 5. How you doing, Wesley, by the way? Looking good. Alright, so we're at the body phase here. So we do have a little blurb here for, you can probably use your phone to like translate that if I come across it. It's basically probably backstory about the GP01. And it's built in UC's 0081. There's even a date in October 13th. Cool. That's very specific. So yeah, we're gonna build the body unit now. All right, let's get to it. So we need G11. Well, let's just get the whole of G because I feel like we're going to be using everything anyway. What is that? That's different. Some weird accessory here. It's a handle for something. We don't have a lot of parts left too on the runners. That's the thing about like real grade kits. They've been getting simpler and simpler, I feel. So they're less complicated. That's what simpler means. Anyway, they're getting easier to build. That's a weird thing over here. All right. This is ABS. Okay. I have a weird hand here with a handle on it. It's a whole G. I don't know what this is for yet, but we'll find out. Let's line that up. It's something to focus. Let's see. Yeah, close enough. Alright, so pile of G, let's move that all the way over there. Hopefully we haven't missed any parts. I think we got everything. Alright, so we need G11. G11, G4, and there's another G4, G7, G4, and A. Well, actually, let me just get all of A out as well. Or maybe not. I mean, there's still a bunch of stuff here. It's gonna get messy. We need A43. 43, there you are. And 43, I have 29 over there. A1 and okay, A1. Just put that there, don't lose track of it. Hello, John. How you doing? The people are showing up, so we're greeting them on the YouTube. I'm also streaming this on Twitch, but probably don't have many viewers there. Okay, we don't need anything from B. That's fine. Alright, so we need that, this over here is the yellow bit. Okay, so let's start building the body of the GP01 Zephyranthes real grade kit from 2013, I believe. Let's just make sure this thing's, well, it seems fine. And yeah, this thing doesn't have, like it, this is the runner, the frame for the Mark II real grade, but it doesn't use the chest because the whole chest is actually replaced by the core fighter. So we have to like, basically, it seems to me like we're making like a new chest out of this thing, a new chest articulation out of ABS. Which might be problematic. Maybe not. Slides right in. So is that points this way? Okay. I feel like it should be pointing out. That might be a problem. And this one goes there. That one goes, this is A43, goes on top. Cool, gaming, relaxing. That's nice. I'm building and relaxing. Okay. Now we need C. Step 06-2 needs C. 21 with A. 29 because the little yellow. That's a nice thing about, well, I guess sort of. Oh wait, no, first we need D21. C, D, no wait. Yep, D21. G8 appears to be this guy. No. There we go. G8. This is D21. We need to put it. Alright, you hold this like so. You like this. Alright, so this goes into there. How am I supposed to like hold this in place when it's... Okay, never mind. Is that even right? That seems about fits. There we go. Push that in. And you pop that in on front. And annoying part, this thing can slip. I feel like it's gonna fall off. Yeah, it's gonna fall off. But I should like, there's a peg on this thing, so it should line up to something. Okay, never mind. Oh no, wait, it is falling off. What the hell? Just kind of coming out a bit. Yeah. Like there's a little peg here. Am I not supposed to? No, I think that is correct. That's not a nub here in the back, there's a little peg here, but there's no hole for this. I'm gonna assume it's fine. It seems like it might try to escape. No, I guess if you poke it a lot. Just leave it like that for now. Okay, step 06-3, C19, C20, G1. This appears to be G1, C20. Should be in there. Wait, that is C, never mind. C20, C19. Oh, that's C19 or C21. Andagato indeed. We have Andagato. Andagato here. Yeah. Very, very, very small piece. Hello Marcel, how you doing? As promised yesterday, we are finishing up this RX 78 GP01 Zephyranthes. And that clips on there, and that clips on to there. Is that right? No, that's not right. It's up there. So that is the pilot, well, the opening for the cockpit. As we all know, or at least those of you who do know, real great kits come with an opening for the cockpit at least. Except it doesn't really make sense because the cockpit is this thing. I guess it might make sense, who knows. And then we take C13, which is quite a large piece for a real grade kit. Usually there was like, these would have been split in like multiple small pieces. And there's a bit of things here and there. There's a thingamajig here, which should have been a different color, I feel. So yeah, it's like simpler than other real grade kits. Those would have been like, this little thing here would have been a separate plastic part if it was a different color. Imagine there's a sticker that goes on here. Alright, so then we take this thing onto 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is this thing. And onto there. Press using a stick so you don't hurt yourself. Although there's like pointy bits on the other side of this, so you're gonna get hurt anyway. Yeah, like this. These look like I would need to move those out to be able to put the arms on. Alright, and then this here clips on there. Like so. Not too bad. Alright, so then E30. This is CDE E30, which is one of these somewhere. No, C, D, E, F. Oh, that is. E30, E27. Again, a very large piece. Like a large outer shell. The guy at White Base who like reviews the blueprints before they go to production and says, no, this is too easy, make it harder. Probably got yelled at. That's why they've been getting easier and easier over the years. And the simpler construction. I mean, still complex, but not as complex. Careful not to file the hinge there if you're removing nubs. Alright, so we need G15. And there, and what else? Nothing else. G15 plus E27, like so. And there we go. I guess that's not a hinge. Never mind. I thought this was a hinge. I guess it's not. Just a little bit of a little bump for detail. This is like that, and then you take this plus A1, which I misplaced already. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. So that goes onto there. You push these together. Try not to make it slip, and the whole thing just like explodes. And then A1 goes where? There? Why? There's a floodlight on the back. Sure, let's go with that. I guess to eliminate the back, prevent any surprise attacks. I don't know. There's a weird little glass thing on the back. Alright, wait, that's the whole torso? Well, I mean, like, this is like half of the body unit anyway, so this is the other half. Alright, so we'll build the body. Which is basically just a shell. Alright, now the arms. Let me build both arms at the same time. We've almost gotten all the pieces anyway. So what I'm gonna just take a second here to get all these out as well. Now we can just speed through the rest. I feel this is not gonna take as long. What the hell? Some very small parts on this thing, so it could get tricky. And there's a little tiny antenna as well, which is going to get lost. It's begging to disappear and never be found again. It's gonna break. This is gonna break, definitely. This might break, but this is definitely going to break. large enough here, so we do a double nib. Alright, I think I got everything on A here, hopefully. There's nothing missing. Sometimes there's stuff that just hangs on. Alright, so just put all of this over here. Hopefully we don't lose track. And this antenna, of course, can get lost or broken or something. Let's make sure all of it is over there. Tiny pieces, all of them. Alright, so we need the arms. So where are you? Where do you even start? We only have left arm here, so I'm going to use this to build right arm as well. So we need left arm, which is B9, and the other one must be B10. Stands to reason. This is the left arm, this is right arm. It's less, well, the legs were not as tricky as I thought they would be. So I guess, well, we'll see how the arms do. Alright, so I get that here. Now, whichever one. Just trim off the excess things there. Make sure you find all of them. It's like, yeah, the outer frame is the polycap material, and then they just molded some ABS around it, or under it, or within it. Something like that. Yeah, oh well. I think now I'm confused. I mixed those up. Wait. Right hand, left hand. Okay. Alright, so let's clean up this one. If it can even be cleaned. Like so. Okay, so pop out the hand, turn this around, and like so, and clip it onto this little track here. Which way do you go? Put that on there and flex it to make it straight. Or unflex it, really. There we go. That's one. Okay, that's not good. You can see a little bit of stress line appearing on this. And pop that one out. And like that. That's become left, right. Okay. And then we need, actually before we flex it, E16. CDE. Not this. These. Before you flex it, you put E16 into this little slot there. Like this. Try not to break anything. Is it not working? Should be working. Yeah, that's what it says to do. Alright, need to flex it even more. I'll try the other one, I guess. And push that in. There you go. And flex it back. There we go. And flex back. Alright, and then F12. Hello. Shadam. Yeah, it's a nice mobile suit. It's very beefy and whatnot, so it is understandable one would like this one here. Alright, so F12 and D1. 1 times 4. If you're new here, do like and subscribe. Subscribers help. You don't even have to ring any bell, just hit that subscribe button. Whether or not you come back, it's fine. I'm just looking for numbers. We need a body count. Well, it would be nice if you came back every now and then. Yeah, people looking. Usually do these every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Today's Friday. The reason I'm doing it on Friday is that I started this one yesterday, Thursday, so if it's takes multiple sessions to finish one kit, it'll overflow into the next day. And that goes on there. Come on. On the other side. Same for this one. So we're doing both arms at the same time right now. This is a bit gouged, but that's fine. Now A14, A13, and whatever is equivalent for the other side. These guys, and that one, and F14, as well as F13. There we go. File down those nubs a little bit. Very gently. Using a dollar store file that I bought 10 years ago, probably worth $5 million now, what with the tariffs. Oh yeah, something else happened. Apparently, some, like at least HLJ, like Hobby League Japan, they removed all their shipping methods to the US. Well, most of them, just only like one shipping method that's only available now. All the other ones have been suspended because of the tariffs. That's making it harder to get. Like you can no longer, like the cheapest one used to be surface, which is by boat essentially. Now that is no longer valid because tariffs. So we don't have that option anymore. So you're gonna have to spend a bit more if I want to buy kits. I mean, supporting your local shops and all is very nice, but they don't have the stuff I'm looking for. I don't even have a local shop, so what am I gonna do? I don't think there's anything that sells gunpla or plastic models on the scale that I'm consuming. Alright, so we take A14. Those aren't. Is that the one? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, might not be. Okay, it is. Never mind. A14, A13, or could be something else. Maybe. Let's get that on there. That's not gonna work. Let's try the other ones. Nope, still, what am I supposed to put here? Well, definitely one of these. Come on. Fit on there, will you? No, wait, that's the wrong side. Okay, let's try this over here. And that there. Nope, still not. That there. There. Drop something. Yeah. When you like remove all the parts from the runners, like it. Okay, that works. So I think the hole is on the outside, or is it on the inside? It looks like it's on the outside. I think. Yeah, looks to be on the outside. Do the same on this one, so that. Yeah. So this thing is on the outside. Alright. And then this here on the back. Try not to press too hard. You don't want to, like, these are softer. It's like the pod cap material plus ABS. So there's a chance it will break if you press too hard. So let's try to figure out where this is supposed to go. Oh, opposite direction. Never mind. It's a kind of a hanging bit there, so it's a kind of a, oops, kind of a breakable thing there. And kind of line this up. There we go. And do the same. Wait, which is which? Okay, let's keep it on the same side. I probably swapped those around already. Trying to line it up with that slot here. There we go. And at the bottom here, we need opposite the that's not right. That is right. Okay. The higher end towards this little thing. Or not. It looks like it. Okay, so it's like that, and nope. Like this. That doesn't fit at all. What are you trying me to do here? It only fits this way. Well, we'll see in a minute if this is wrong. Alright. Alright, so then F11. I only have one? Where's the other one? Oh, is the arms asymmetrical? Nope, there's two F11s, but I'm missing one. Are you really missing one? Ah, come on. Yeah, I got both of them out. I'm missing it here. So F11 is one. The other one can't get too far away. Meanwhile, just clean that up a little bit and get that on there. So F11 goes on the outside here. Yeah, that's why you have a hole. Okay. And now we need to find the same for this guy. Probably, oh, there it is. Got mixed with another pile. This is, each pile is a different runner. Some people put their stuff in Tupperware so they don't get lost or mixed up, but it was time for that. Alright, left arm, right arm, and then we need D16, these, and D11, and E1, which are these little things. Very tiny part, and such a pain to remove the nubs out of these. And you do need to remove the nubs out of these. Tricky thing about real grade, at least the older ones, the nubs, because there's so many parts layered on top of each other. Like if you have nubs in between, they like start creating gaps, and that gets in the way of things fitting together. So we need this little thing. Try to get that on there somehow, lined up, and pop that in there one way or another. There we go. Probably should clean that up a little bit more. Alright, so then that goes on the front. That seems about right. And that goes on the back. Try to let that go. That was a bit dangerous, but it closed the gap. Yeah, there's like still kind of a little tiny gap there, which is not great. So try to do that again. That was kind of dangerous. Alright, let's try and make sure. Oh yeah, there's kind of a nub there. That's probably part of the problem. Okay, let's try that again. This one's a bit better. Yep. Alright, so then we should take care of the hands while we're here. Use these hands for now. I'm gonna save the articulated hands for a later time because I don't want to accidentally break them carelessly on stream. I'm doing it live. And you pop that back on there, so that becomes your arms. And now we did both right and left arms. There we go. And do shoulders next. I'll just put the arms over there. Let's do the shoulders. E18. E18 plus D. 2 and 3 plus E17 and F6. Alright, that's all. That's very simple. I was expecting worse. Oh, we do have an Andagato. Andagato again. More Andagato. Actually, I don't even need that. I can just do this. Okay. Just like that. Just file it off. Files are basically a very wide saw. Or saw is a very thin file. Very narrow file. And reminder, of course, do like, share, subscribe, all these things. Trying to reach, I guess, short-term goal is 500 subscribers. Longer terms get 1,000. I doubt this is gonna be, I can't make a living off this, but it would be nice if I'm able to at least offset the cost of the hobby a little bit. Yeah, it's probably not gonna pay for itself, but I'll offset the cost just a little bit. You have to have 1,000 subscribers to get monetized on YouTube. I don't know how much it is on Twitch. You should probably check. We're not doing this for money though. Probably gonna keep doing this until I finish my giant backlog. The problem is, they keep coming out with new stuff, and then I realize, oh, there's stuff I don't have. Now I need the stuff. It's a vicious circle. A vicious, unending circle. Alright, so whatever these are. And more stuff, that's fine. Alright, so E18 plus D2 and D3, as well as this thingamajig here, which should fit on to there. Why is it not fitting? Oh, see, opposite way. There we go. And that thing goes on top. There we go. It's very open for a shoulder. There's like some covering on top. This one's kind of open. There might be something else that goes on there. Oh yes, there it is. F6. There we go. Makes more sense. Do the same thing on the other side. Like so. And like so. And like this here with this undergato. Still being undergato. Over here. Silly undergato. Alright. And which way do you go? Over there. Just like that. 2 shoulders. Oh wait. 2 shoulders. There we go. Shoulders. Knees and toes. Well, we already have the knees and toes. Now, C15 and C14. These guys. Do I need anything underneath that? Nope. I feel like it should be like a reflector or something underneath. You need the clear parts under there. Why giant nubs on small parts? Seriously, Bandai. You think this isn't hard enough? Who hurt you? That you had to do stuff like that. Alright, so then we take the little clear parts there that miraculously haven't gotten lost. Pop that in there. Push that in. There we go. Yeah, I feel like there should be some kind of color to this thing. Does it? Looks green. Might just be... Looks a little bit green here, but I don't know. Could just be a reflection of the blue. No, I could do it green, I guess. Easy enough. You just take one of these. You hold those there. Hopefully they don't escape. And you just paint the back a little bit, and that's not working. Is this working? Yeah, it is working. It's not just not that one. And you just, I mean, if it works, I'll just try to do the other one too. So you just paint the back a little bit, maybe even the sides. Just stain the back. That way it gives it like a little bit of, see there? I can do the front too if you want, doesn't matter. Now it's stained green and so are my fingers. It's gonna be there for a few days. And you drop that into there. See how it looks. Yeah, very green. Like, I mean, yeah, looks better green, I guess. It's a quick. You don't need anything fancy. Like you can stain clear parts easily with just a bit of stuff there. So just do that and do that. just on the sides of it, you don't need to do much. Or just a Sharpie or any kind of like ink thing. Well, Sharpies work better, permanent markers essentially. And there you go. You've upgraded your thing a little bit. So these actually go onto there. We're gonna do that afterwards. So I'm just collecting all the parts. I'm gonna assemble those afterwards. Alright, so then we take the head unit. You start with this thing, which is the head and whatnot. What color are you anyway? Let's see here, I can't really tell. I'm gonna go with green again. Because why not? I already got the green out. Don't put the... I guess that's fine. It's just like a little bit of... It just like stains it and like shows through a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Yeah, close enough. So now we need some stickers. So we need to pick which eyes we're going to put on there. Well, actually... Turns out this is black. Should just stain that black. And that becomes... And then you take... I'm going to take, instead of, you have 36, so you have 3 options, this, plus this, plus this, or this whole thing. So I already like stained it black, so I just take these. Those are very thin stickers. They're not foil stickers, we just call them thin stickers. There's probably a different name. And they're about 12 years old. So I don't know how well they will stick. I'm not even sure what am I sticking on. And they are very thin, so you risk tearing them quite easily. Okay, I'm not sure I'm on the right spot. Yeah, I'm not on the right spot. I have no idea where I'm supposed to put this thing. It's different. Okay. Well, that did something, I think. It might be in the wrong spot, but I don't know. I could probably just paint that. I had no clue. It's getting messy. Well, something happened, I guess. Alright, so we got this. Now what? A42, C17, A7, A7 onto C17. Onto this thing over here. I'll actually put A5 first. Let's put that on first. See how that looks. Like this. Well, I guess I didn't even have to paint it, like the black in the back would have carried forward. Like so, and then A15, A16, F10, and the antenna. Because it's a GP01, it has an antenna. You have Minovsky particles everywhere, but you have an antenna. Oh wait, so first this thing. Need the antenna there. So first, antenna goes in. And it's already bending. I don't think I did that. So it's already starting to break. Oh well. Like this. And 2 halves. Alright, I forgot this part here. Okay, so just try to get that on there. And try not to break the antenna while we're here. It's kind of difficult because this thing, yeah, it's already bending a little bit. And not only do we have to worry about the horns, that the antenna is also going to be a problem. Alright, that's going to break. That's definitely going to break. A9, which is this thing. Onto there. Try not to miss when you're pressing so that you don't accidentally bump into that antenna and break it off. Definitely going to happen. Yep. Okay, so we got that. And then we need A30 plus F9. Oh, those are our head-mounted chain gun, Gatling guns. Vulcan cannons, I forget what they're called. It's like all the Gundams have those. Like, I watched like the second episode of Jakukes. It's just basically a recap of the alternate timeline where Char steals the red Gundam. Well, Char steals the Gundam and basically the white base. Which is like a lot, there's a lot of name dropping in that episode. Okay, that's not great of a fit. So I can still see a bit of yellow there. And this is very worrisome. Alright, and then we take A10. Like, it's very small parts and it like takes some effort to get them to fit, so it's... Oh, there's another gate. Look at that. Not only is a tiny part with very breakable bits on it, and there's another gate too. We have to like file close to those very breakable parts. And this is it. People do this to relax. And then take C18. Is that right? Oh wait, first we get this onto C18 without breaking it somehow. This is very difficult. Is that even the right part? Oh, we already built that. Well. Yeah, we already built the waist, so it doesn't seem like we could fit this anywhere else. Yeah, very breakable part. And have to fit it onto something else which will not fit. Oh, there we go. Somehow that worked. And then just pop these two on here. There we go. We managed to get the head without breaking it. Nothing broke that I know of. This bent a bit, which is very worrisome. Alright, so we got the head. We move on to ignore all these. Yes, ignore all that. Make... What the heck am I supposed to? Oh. Why though? I don't want to. What is this? I don't want to do that. Like swap these around, turn these around, and yeah, that seems like too much effort. I'm gonna ignore these. You don't even swap them. You just like flip them around just to get the ridged out to the flat. I don't care. It's not gonna make any difference. So, let's skip all this. Go build the weapons. Everything else, essentially. I hope. Actually, just put that back over there. E36. We're building the weapon first. Weapon and shield. That's what we're building right now. And then when we're done with that, we should have all the parts, and we can assemble it and do a review. Or sort of review. The nice thing about real grade kits, you have like nice weapons. Feel even better than some master grade stuff. Well, not necessarily, but it's like nice in detail. Compared to just like the 2 slices of plastic you usually get with high grade kits. Need to touch that up a little bit. Just hide that. Little imperfection there. Alright, so A36, A31, A32. A32. And a big old nub here. A38. Alright, so A32, A38. Try not to break everything while we're doing that. And A36. You usually have like different colors to like make it a bit more accented, but this one's all black. Alright. These things there, so it doesn't actually. It's all clear. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have a color to this. Yeah, that almost flew off. Okay, so what I'm gonna do at least is see if I can't give this a little tiny bit of something. And fell down. But it's nice and stained. On the back. Just give it a little something. And like so. It's better than just clear with nothing. So then that goes onto, it's kind of far ahead. Alright. And that with this and that. That or something. Anybody new joining us, do like, subscribe, share, whatever. You don't even need to ring any bell to get notifications. Just subscribe and mute it if you don't feel like watching these. But it's just sort of like what you're seeing. The nicest thing you can do is subscription. Alright, so we need, this goes onto there. This is E34, E33, and whatever this is. It's a very thin part there. Things that could break. Somewhat easy. And that goes there. Yeah, it's kind of wobbly over the end there. It's a very dark. All of these are just spare munition, I think. You can swap them out if you want to pretend. That just goes on the back there. It's a nice little detail in there. You have, I'm guessing, bullets or some kind of battery in there. It's a beam weapon, so it's probably batteries. That's a battery pack for your beam weapon. And you got spare packs to put places. Let's put that over there. You got spare beam sabers there, which I'm probably not going to build. Yeah, I'm not going to build those. I'm going to leave them alone. No, just a little bit of cleanup then. Those are just going to go unused along with the actual beams. Not quite liked how they look. Like these. I don't know what this is for. This is weird. Like a weird bouncing beam. Maybe we shall see what this is for later. Alright, so that's the weapon. Let's put that over there. Let's do the shield real quick. We need B12. I'm not gonna take these out. Those are basically just high-grade hands, and well, not high-grade, real grade hands, the articulated ones. And we have this used to be the torso, but at least that's the torso in the normal build for this frame, but it's not being used in this one. these go, well, should be. Is it telescopic? It is telescopic. It folds out. Alright, so we need this thing. And we get, oh, yeah, we get an extra hand here for expressly that purpose. Let's see which, yeah, this seems to be this one, so. Nope, not this one. Figure out which hand cover goes there. Nope. Nope. Yes. No. Oh, wait. I think we got it. Alright, so we got like a special hand just for the shield, because yeah, I don't think like they realize like these hands aren't gonna hold anything. They're just meant for display. If I do like special gang signs or something. Alright, so, well, limited gang signs, I guess. Or you want to be like Naruto and do things. Alright, so this is just this plus that plus this. Easy enough. And plus this here sliding on here. Nope. That doesn't seem right. No, it doesn't. Where? Does it slide underneath? Doesn't seem to slide. Okay, it doesn't slide. I thought it like slid in and out, but it doesn't. It does not slide. Or does it? I have no idea. It looks like it should slide, but it does not. Which way do you go? Oh. Oh. Okay, it does slide. Alright, so it appears that it does slide, except it's just a little bit difficult to line that up there. There we go. Sorta. There we go. It does slide in. It's just a little tricky. Hopefully it doesn't break. I'm gonna try to slide it out. So slide like so. Sure. This is all the way in everywhere. Like this. Slides in and out. I'm guessing. No. Well, maybe. You have options here, so you can have regular thing here, that's for mostly display. Or you can have the actual hand. This for display on the arm. Or the actual handle here for holding it. Just swap out with this thing if you're not actively using it. I guess this can be used as handles for like bashing things. Smacking people in the face like a big old tuna. Used to be a thing on IRC, smacking people with a fish. And this here is for that thing. No peg here for holding the weapon. There we go. This is just a thing for the action base. I think we got all the parts. Alright. We have built all the parts for it, so now we're gonna clean up a little bit and do the assembly. So well, I didn't do the real grade hands, but I'm not gonna do those. Alright. Let's go down a bit. Alright. Anybody still new here, do like, subscribe, and all these things. So we're starting with the legs. So now we're doing the assembly of the GP01 Zephyranthes from this is a real grade kit from 2013. So then we put on the waist. Which one is front? I think this way is front. It has a never tried. Well, I guess it's for let's see if we can get that down. There we go. You can lock it by pushing this little thing here. So that's to make it ends up being a little bit taller. And I think you can like do like kicks like this, I guess, and sit down flat. Now the butt is flat, so you can sit on your butt. That's the main reason. But otherwise, it just makes it a little bit taller. Otherwise, like sits up there a little bit. Let me just unlock that again. Unlock, well, actually, unlock with something that wouldn't mind breaking, and just go over there. There we go. That's a little bit. I'm not sure if like one of them is like storage mode and the other one is like, this is when it's like stored like in the hangar or something, and then when it goes out on a mission, it like the leg pop out a bit more for like increased mobility. So we're just gonna keep it like this. It's fine. So there we pop the other leg in. So we got the leg and the thing. Now we need to actually look at the instructions because we got some weird stuff happening. We need this thing, which is the chest piece. And oh, we actually have the seat here. That's the chair. There's a chair right there. Looks like a chair, I feel. Maybe? Could be. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Because the pilot is in the core fighter. They don't move out of there. Pop that in there. Unlike the... it shares a frame with yeah, it's very solidly in. It's not a problem. In the same frame as the Gundam Mark II real grade, which people complain about the torso flying, like, coming off, but the Mark II had a little switch in the back you could like push to lock the torso in place so it doesn't come off, but this one doesn't have that. It just has this. And we take these side thing as well, and it doesn't matter which one, so it's symmetrical, so you just put them wherever you want, like so. And where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Alright, so now that's the lower half. You need to follow the instructions to build this. It says to do all sorts of weird things to the, I'm gonna say the nipples, and to invert the nipples. That's weird. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Alright, so you flip this open. You're supposed to do stuff to this. I'm gonna just leave it alone. And you fold the nose to make it sad. That opens up here. And you go in here and you, I think, there. And then that goes in the back like so. And this is supposed to be flipped up. And that becomes the torso area. And that slides in here. This goes onto the back. And there you go. There's two little pegs there. And where do the wings go? Oh, the wings are supposed to fold up underneath. Okay. My bad. So the wings fold. These stay outwards. These stay outwards like so. Like a vampire bat here. Where do you... There we go. Now you flip that open. Was in the way before. There you go. Kind of locks it into place. And then you find there's two little pegs there to kind of connect that here. There we go. Again. It's not... It's holding. It's fine. I mean, these are fine. You can invert them if you want. I think they look fine the way they are. Some Gundams have those things. They have vents. It's fine to have like horizontal vents instead of vertical ones, or vertical ones have horizontal. No shame in that. And then you take this thingy here, you open that up, you open that up. You try to get that to pop on there. Actually, you're supposed to like put the arms on there first. So the arms are supposed to, you poke them out. You poke them out. Like so. And you pop the right arm on as well. like this. And you put your shoulders on as well, it seems. Doesn't matter which direction it goes, it's symmetrical. Push it on there, works just fine. Careful when you're pushing parts, because you can push them parts apart. There, that goes finally onto there, and like so, and like so. Oh, look at that. Oh, actually, I guess I should be folding these up. There you go. There. There you go. So that becomes the backpack, the thrusters and everything. So I feel like this is a bit more. I should go in a little bit more. There you go. It's alright. And you get the arms down. Get the thing back on there. It's very nice and tight. I should probably limber this up. Okay, yeah, there we go. And limber. Nice. Alright, so we got, it's like very nice and like lots of bumps and rounded bits and things poking out, these things, whatever those are. It's a very like detailed thing. So, and then we need to put these two little things on somewhere. Where though? I feel like something should be covering this. Am I missing something? Which way do you go? Alright, so blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. Okay, so that goes a little bit back, a little bit back. And that pops in there. Or in there. Which way do you want? I guess you go like that. This way, I guess. Or try to get it on there, I guess. It's a bit difficult. There we go. So that becomes kind of the cover for the that little bit there. Push that on around a little bit. And pop that on there. Needs to create a little gap for that to get in. Alright, so we got these. Not too bad. Like a very nice, beefy looking thing. Bumpy and very solid looking. Very tough looking thing. It has a certain thickness to it. Certain weight. Certain dimension. Now, finally, we'll get the head on. Yay! Built. Okay, be very careful when you're doing that because you don't want to push this or push the... There we go. Nice. Alright. There we go. GP01, the Zephyranthes built. Okay, this is getting a... You don't twist? What? Hey. What the heck? There should be some give there. Oh, there it is. There is some here. Why isn't there any here? Oh, there we go. Was a bit not limbered up. There we go. Zephyranthes. GP01 Zephyranthes. How you like him, apples? Alright, so we do have shield. You can attach to the arm there. Whichever arm you want. Actually, I guess I am going to build a... or not. So, yeah, it's a real great kit. It's pretty solid. I mean, it has the same solid feel as the Mark II does. There are a few, like, I mean, it's kind of par for the course for these kits. You have some gaps here, but that's normal because you're supposed to be able to like move these parts, like it slides a little bit when you like move the legs around. Yeah, it's like slides in and out a little. And there's like this little piston here, which is quite a nice detail. It's like hidden a bit, but it's there. Like it's like moving along the leg and following along. It's hidden by the little ankle stuff here. But it's pretty nice. Nice detail on the feet as usual. Like they always make you start with the legs to like show off all the like the big articulation points. And this thing is supposed to bend all the way. Why are you not doing it? Bend. Nope. That's it. Wait, try the other leg. Let's pop that out. Come on. Let's try to bend this one too. Yeah, it goes all the way, so there's a problem with this one here. Oh, there we go. Sometimes like you need to like limber up the MS joint because it's like it's basically two types of plastic and molded on top of each other, so you have to like loosen them up a little bit. And you can do, oops, yeah, this is a bit tight, so it's gonna take some effort to work. Yeah, that's not. There we go. They're a bit stuck sometimes. Oops, that almost broke something. And this is a bit loose, so it's falling out a little bit. And I got some pieces that kind of fell off while we're doing all that. Like some of these are some pieces are kind of loosely held on. There's not much else you can do about those. Not sure what I'm trying to do here. I'm gonna see if it can actually hold the pose. Probably not. It doesn't really have, this already comes off. It doesn't really have like a lot of like core movement, like just a little bit. It has the core fighter in there, which is kind of limiting what you can do and make it like a bit more fragile. Like on its own, like just without doing anything, it's like it's fine. Oh, look at that. This moves and slides out. Look at this thing. This tiny detail, like very nice. So I just put that back where it's supposed to go. This actually goes quite a bit over there, so we can actually that might make more sense. Ah, crap. Yeah, so basically it's real great. It has a lot of articulations, more than you probably need, and sometimes they take a little bit of effort too. Like it's like sometimes you move them in certain ways and they don't quite go where you want them. For example, here, the whole thing just came off. Alright, so then try to move that over there. Let's pop that out. You do have like the shield here has, you could probably listen to the complaints about the hands not being strong enough to hold these things, which is probably true, but so they start giving you like extra hands, like specialized for that whatever task. So you can like hold, you can do like this, the shield. The shield, of course, like many real great shields, well, at least depending on like what we're building, it does fold out. The weapon doesn't have a lot of moving part, I guess. Oh, that's a bit wobbly. Yeah, that's kind of, well, it's a very thin peg attaching it there, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, you do have just like this little thing here, which I painted yellow, well, stained yellow, and yeah, you can pop that on there. You do have the articulated hands, of course, but I'm not showing that today. So that goes there, I guess. Careful with those. The head has this antenna thing which is begging to break, and aside from like the very long thin horns there which are also begging to break, yeah, you got a lot of stuff on your hand. You do have like on the torso here the little opening here for the thing for the pilot, which is two-step. You have to open this as well, plus the core fighter thing also has to open, which it does not normally. Yeah, so does this even work? I guess it does, but it's a lot more effort. You have to like open everything, and now you have the I don't know if you can even see that. You do have the pilot seat exposed in there. So that's like a feature of all real grade, which is kind of trying to be like perfect grade, but like at half the scale. You can separate the core fighter if you need to, so you can like escape, I guess, just like pop out. And I don't know what this happened, just like it jettisoned in space and floats off and is lost forever. Just floats away. Is that what happens? I don't know, but you can like have the core fighter back, which is like now in like sad nose mode. It's sad and droopy, and now it's like back to normal. And you can unfold all these bits and bobs here. The wings come back, and the tail come back there. And now you got this thing, and now it flies off. You're supposed to like swap these inside out, which is basically supposed to like show as if these vents are like closed, I guess, if you're in transform. Yeah, that's almost hit me in the eye. And I don't know where it went. And it flew off. And well, we're doing this live, so stuff like that happens, and now we've lost And what do we do? I don't know what we do now, because we've just lost the piece. And we will review. Oh well. It'll turn up eventually. Not worried about that. Just I kind of need it right now. Just trying to get it out and it just flew off. Just give me a second, I'm gonna try to find it. That happens all the time. But we eventually find the pieces. Not necessarily the same day, but we'll find them somehow. I think I saw where it flew off, but now I'm not sure. I mean, it'll turn up eventually. Yeah. Oh well. This one's just gonna have a little... Actually, this is not even gonna hold. That's gonna be a problem. So I do need this. Just like you lose one piece and everything just falls apart. Okay. We managed to... We managed to find it. So yeah, those are the risks of doing things live. So you're supposed to like swap these. Which way though? Yeah, like that. Actually, you're supposed to swap them. Let's not have this fly off again. Let's hold it properly. Still working? Okay. So you're supposed to like swap these this way when you're using it in the... But that's like a lot of effort. That's a lot of work. I don't think I'm gonna do that very often. And it doesn't even want to go in there. Like it seems very resistant to going in there. Why though? Why you don't want to go in there? Yeah, it's supposed to go in there, like it doesn't want to. It's having some problems. Maybe if I do this. And try this. There we go. Nope, that's not even right. It's completely wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Like, seems the other way around doesn't work as well. It's not engaging very well. Yeah, you're supposed to like do it that way, but it doesn't seem like it is working. I feel like this is gonna fly off again and I'm never gonna find it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can, I guess, pick whichever side you like best and just stick to that. I wouldn't go around like swapping those. It's more accurate, I guess, but it is close enough that you're not really gonna notice. Unless you're like really anal about these details. Just put that back on there. Alright, so this is supposed like to be when you're in mobile suit mode, which I'm gonna go back to. So you go, pop that on there. What was that about? What was that about? It's a bayonet or some sort? It's like a little... way. This little thing here is supposed to go on the gun. Like this. Oh, actually like this. Some kind of bayonet or something? I'm not sure what this is. It's like close combat. Bayonet. You get close to it, if you can shoot, you just like poke out your laser bayonet thing and just shoot them in the, like, stab them in the face. Why? What's the point of this thing? It's a weird little addition here. Alright, so let's just rebuild this, put it back the way it was. Alright, so we got this, that. And then you're like, you need to fold the wings in no specified order in which you do that. And then just do this and that. Pop this up. Park that in. And that fell off already. Yeah, I feel like it's more secure on the other side. So let me make this a little thicker here. Just for this to hold. There we go. And that goes onto there. Like it's fine as long as you don't move it around too much. And then you got your whole shebang thing here that goes on there. You fold back these and you drop that on there like so. Carefully not to, don't press, like the problem now, the head is in the way. How am I gonna, like this? So just don't press on the head because you got the antenna. I can fold the antenna down for a bit, but okay, just don't press on the head when you're doing that because it's going to break something important. Like these. Alright, so there, and there. So now you got that. You got that. And you fold it out. And you got yourself a little pose there. Nothing fancy, just regular old thing. I guess I don't need that, but I'll keep it anyway. It looks weird enough. Yeah, so we got, this is the GP01. It's a regular high grade, not high grade, real grade kit. The main gimmick is the core fighter here, which like fits a little better than the core fighter did on the first, the RX-78-2 version 1.0 at this point. There's a 2.0 version which I don't have, I might get someday. But it's a nice looking kit, it's like very solid, unlike the construction of like the Zeta Gundam, or what was the last one I built? Was it felt a bit flimsy? I think Zeta Gundam is the flimsiest one. But this one's not flimsy at all. Like it feels, because it has the same inner frame as the Mark II, it's very sturdy and very solid. It has, I mean, it's like very nicely, I mean, you would think it would be like more fragile because it has the core fighter here. I mean, it is kind of a bit, but like as long as you're not pulling too much, it's just like posed like this, it's perfectly fine. Let's push that up a little bit. It has, of course, like individual flaps there all over the place, front and back. It's very nice. Make sure these are all nice and tight. So that thing goes there. Just turn that a bit. And now it's going to be our ending pose. It's like a very nice little classic little thing here, nothing extraordinary. You do have the real grade hands. I think I'm missing something here. We do have... Oh yeah, we do... if you have... I forgot to mention this. Well, I showed it in the last video. Like the Core Fighter has those landing gears. The problem is you cannot build this thing without the Core Fighter. The Gundam part, like the mobile suit part, doesn't exist without the Core Fighter. For example, if you remove this, basically this thing and whatever joins these, it's basically the part in between those two. So I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think you can. It's like connecting onto the Core Fighter. So you cannot have it without. So you can't, like if you're going to display just the Core Fighter with the landing gear out, the rest of it will not work. See. I need some kind of small writing to calibrate. Let's use that. That's already fine. Yeah, so we can't use the landing gear here. I'm not sure how did we expect us to like have it without the landing gear. No, I mean like it shows here with the landing gear like displayed like this. So basically, if you're displaying the Core Fighter, you do not have anything to like hold this together. There's no like extra part that I can see. You have to use the Core Fighter inside this to build it. There's no like, for example, fixed posed part, like just like a block. You can like replace the whole thing, just like put it in the back, in the middle, and then you have the Core Fighter separate. You had that for the first RX-78 real grade, so you could like display those. Oh, there we are. That's what we're missing. Yeah, you got stuff here, essentially, like extra. Except it's not working. Let's pop this out for a second. You can put extra. It's not holding. Why? I would think like this. Let me try both at the same time. That will help. This should work. It's not holding on very well. Oh, there we go. It's on the wrong section. Okay. So we have extra ammo here, just chilling inside the shield. Extra battery packs, and you have like another extra battery pack for no reason. If you need more spares, I don't know why you would need that. Why do they give you 4? You only need 3. I guess it's like just... I don't know, those weird things. Okay. This probably fits somewhere else. You do not have... Usually... Yes, it does not seem like we have those. You usually have like some kind of... somewhere to put the weapon. What are those? Oh. 38, 39. Okay, it's those things. I see. You do have your color guide and there's Xeon? Wait, that's the Federation. Never mind. I'm seeing things. That's the Federation. You do have your color guide, plus you don't really need to paint this, of course. It's already fully painted wherever you want. Just this guy, I guess, needs some painting. The little figure there. But you can put your stickers all over the place. Yeah, I should have made that green. What the heck? Yeah, I was right. Make those green. So I stained the back there green, so I could probably do the same here. Just while I'm doing nothing there, so there, stained. Very nice. You don't need to put anything on it anymore. It's already stained green. Well, you could put these things on there. You can like put stickers on wherever you want to kind of make it more visually attractive. It's already fully, like, no visible nubs too much. Yeah, you probably just need a little bit of cleanup here and there, but like it's mostly done. Yeah. It's a nice thing about taking your time to like clean up all the nubs and stuff. You end up with like a much nicer finished kit. Like very nice. Very nice curves, bumps, little things poking, well not poking, they feel heavy. It feels like it has some like thickness to it, some weight, like the design. Like the angular flat Gundam seemed very slim, very like a bit skinny. This one is like has some bulk to it. It made some gains, you could say. It's a bulky Gundam, kind of like the RX 79, the Mark II. Hold on, let me go get the Mark IIs. You just like take a look at this for a minute. We got a couple of Mark IIs here. They have the same inner frame, more or less. Yeah, the same like big beefy parts there. Yeah, like this. I like these because they're very strong, like very solid compared to like other kits. So like, yeah, I'm gonna just protect this a little bit. Yeah, very beefy, very solid, and they have the same inner frame, like I said, more or less. Like except for the torso, which this one is very solid, but this one's just gonna pop off for no reason. All right, so they're the same height too, I guess, because they're the same inner frame, same green and everything. Did I do that? No, I just was green to begin with. They're very similar designs, is what I'm getting at here. Very beefy, very solid, very round, very nice. So I put those away. Alright, so yeah, there you go. This was the GP01 Zephyranthes from the OVA Stardust Memory Gundam 0083. Don't tell me it came in 1980, but that's like 40 years old. This was like 41 years old, 42 years old-ish. Anime. That's how long Gundam's been around. It's a very nice little thing here. It's like lots of the articulations is like kind of falls into like somewhat natural positions. because it does try to mimic like humanoid skeletons, humanoid movement. At least that's the theory here. You do get like a little thing here if you want to pop this onto a action base. So you have to like kind of get this kind of lined up there, and then you can pop that on an action base. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. I don't have an action base even that fits this thing. Most of the action bases these days are like standard 3mm pegs. You do get the little guy here saluting. That's a Federation soldier. You get your beam sabers and extra beam weapons, optional. You use those. You do get like extra handle for the shield if you don't want it holding like this. You can have it like just hanging on the arm. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Nothing else to add. Very nice kit, very solid feel. Of course, like I mentioned, the just the core fighter part, like, is a bit. It's like it's fine on its own, but if you can't really do much, you can't do like bend the torso in any way or shape or form. It's pretty static. You just have to leave it alone most of the time. Alright, so that's all we have for this. I'm gonna end here, I guess. Thank you for watching. Do like, subscribe, share, all these things. I'm gonna just set this up. Oh, wait, I thought you said last time, Marcel, that you... a GP01? Well, which one was it? No, you like I think the Zaku F2, was it? And the other one from Stardust Memory. Yeah, I mean, like, it has nice, like, I like these parts. I don't know why they're there, but like, it's a nice rounded, like, it's not as flat and angular as the original RX-78. That's kind of why I like the Zaku's better. They're like more rounded, they're fuller. They're not as skinny. This thing here is... okay, I need... where did I put the box? What the heck? Oh. I need to put all these parts away for a second here. Alright, so get that in there. Actually, just give me a second. No, that's not working. All right. Okay, so that's Zephyranthes. Alright, thank you all for watching, and I guess we'll see you in tomorrow, I guess, for another build. Hopefully you get a few more subscribers out of this. And yeah, the usual, like, subscribe, whatever. And yeah, come back tomorrow for another build. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Wherever you are, wherever you're with, whatever you're doing, have a nice time. A nice evening, morning, afternoon. Bon appetit if you're eating. And yeah, see you guys later.